Alright, it's Saturday morning, and I got a big mess in the shop here. But I got boxes and boxes of parts, so I can do the cam, oil pan, everything on that engine. But today, that's not going to be the priority. I have to... Next weekend is the big fall to the mountains trip. We're going to West Virginia this time. So I gotta pull out the Firebird and get it running and washed and stuff. Haven't drove it in a few months. It's probably got a couple slack tires. We'll go out and look at that in a minute. And I also need to give you an update on a couple of vehicles, which I'll do here in a little bit.
Hey guys, Mr. Heavy Chevy's neighbor here. Do me a favor, take a quick second and comment below so that maybe your name will be shouted out in the next video.
Yeah. The neighbors are outside and I don't want to be out there talking to myself. You know, I'm a little embarrassed. I have decided to remove that plug. I'm going to run the return line. I'm going to run a Corvette style fuel filter on this. I don't know how far I'll get into that today, but I do need to clean up. I had to put a caliper on the 78 this week and fix the boys' truck, burn up the starter. But, you know, I need to clean up so I can just find my tools, really. Is somebody coming to see me?
Yeah. Brought you a biscuit.
A biscuit?
Mm-hmm.
What about some coffee?
I got coffee in the house. I made that before I left.
Oh, okay.
Get your biscuit.
I know who buttered my biscuits. Alright, Mrs. Heavy Chevy fought me tooth and nail over these, but I'm fixing to show you.
Huh?
I got this one.
I didn't fight you. I didn't even know about this one.
It's a 78. She's all stock except for somebody put blue lights in the dash. And it's got a nice stereo in it. She loves these wheels.
Not really.
They're
Not-
20s.
Not my thing.
I like them.
I like the size. I don't like
The bed's pretty straight. It's got a little rust right there, like pine needles laid in it or something like that. It's got a little rust right there. And it's got a broken belt in that right front tire. They're China tires. But it's got nice patina.
Needs a bath.
It needs a bath. See if I can raise the hood one-handed. Pull that hood up. I think it's the original 305 in her. She ain't got too much power, but it runs good.
Hey, that was what was in the 57.
Yeah. This is a little janky. 2-barrel, 305. Carburetor needs rebuilt, leaks gas a little bit. But it's a really solid truck. All the AC stuff's there.
But it
And
don't work.
AC don't work, but it's there. Which is a big thing for these old trucks. Usually it's been butchered. The hood isn't kinked very bad. Just a little. And it's got something that draws the battery down. I ain't sure what's going on with that, so you gotta unhook the battery. It'll run the battery dead in 2 days.
Other than that, it's a pretty good truck.
Other than that, it's a pretty good truck. I think what I'm gonna do though, when I get time and get caught up, I'm not gonna molest it right now, but I think I'm gonna put that 454 in it I got sitting on the stand. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Alright, so there's that one. And then the other one I got is this. This one's a little sentimental. I probably wouldn't have bought this except for that. This one is from a guy I've worked with for coming up on 30 years. Anyway, he's always had this truck as long as I remember. And it looked just like this. It had a 2.8 in it, I think, for a long time. And then he put a 350 or something like that in it. And then he recently put a new engine in it, which doesn't sound that pure, as my cousin says, but it's got 14-inch wheels. They had a tonneau cover on it for a long time, so the inside of the bed's real nice. It's a nice solid truck. It's got a B&M shifter in it, tilt wheel. It's a nice truck. I'll show you under the hood. Look at that.
You gotta hold it up.
He paid a bunch of money for this motor. It's got HRC aluminum heads. I've never heard of them before. The headers leak a little bit. It's got a Holley Brawler carburetor on it. As soon as I get time, you know, and get caught up, I'm gonna... What are you laughing so hard for?
That's so funny. The next one will be here before another one gets done.
There's that one guy always said I never finish anything. Spelled it with 2 N's. But anyway, it's got stuff that needs fixed. Like the header, the wires are kind of draped. The TV cable's burned up, so it's just kind of stuck in a position so it don't fry the clutches.
It's got a nice battery.
It's got a new battery. Shiny alternator. That gives it more horsepower. Never understand why people do that. Put Teflon on a flare nut.
What's going on with this?
That's where the air condition got butchered.
This one doesn't have AC.
Well, it did have originally.
Yeah, I know. Why is it we keep getting them with broken ACs or no AC?
It's just the way it is with old stuff. I guess we could fire it up. Let's fire it up. You know, you can put this prop rod up and you don't have to stand there.
Well,
Alright, let's fire it up.
you should be.
What?
Oh, you are. I was like, you should be videoing before you start it.
Yeah, I'm following your advice.
Do it over here.
Hear that little burble? No choke, apparently. Yeah, she's got a little miss. Anyway, I bought this truck. I told him a long time ago I'd buy it when the time came, and he called me the other day and said the time has came. So I bought it. I didn't really need it, but I bought it.
That's not cool as that.
Go rev it up one time. Side, it's got a little something going on. It could well be the wires, because they're draped across everything. So they can't track the truck. This isn't too good either. Flex fan, no shroud.
Well, that's on the dry shaft.
It's not a dry shaft.
Oh, steering column, I mean.
Steering
I didn't mean dry shaft. I don't know why I said that. Steering column.
I don't know why it's on there, but it's there. It clears out once it warms up, but it's still got a... Ain't quite right. And then the TV cable ain't supposed to look like that. It's stuck. It's melted on the head. Anyway, those are them. As soon as I get time.
Just another project.
As soon as I get time. Just listen to it. Getting a lick. Alright, I'm getting distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright, girl. You gotta take this out there and put some air in the left tires on the Firebird. And while you're doing that, I'm going to grab up a battery. And we'll see if that thing will run.
Left tires, front and back.
Front and back. And if there's one in the middle, get that too.
There's not one in the middle, but I wanted to make sure you said tires with an S. Obviously, it's front and back on the left side because there ain't no middle.
Okay. Can't get nothing by her. Well, scratch that. We got to go rescue the boys. Truck broke down. So he said it just died. So we'll go see what we can do about that. What do you say?
Is this thing gonna make it home?
I hope so. Look where the boys stowed stuff. I guess he had a snap somewhere around the front bumper.
I did.
Anyway, I MacGyvered in a Holly fuel pump in there. This is real rough. We'll have to do better when we get home. And put a new fuel filter on it, and now it's running. I suspect the fuel pump expired, but anyway. Let's see if Mama can drive it home. Well, we didn't get very far up the road and she broke it again.
I didn't break it.
So we gotta go home and get the trailer.
You repaired and fixed it.
I don't know, something's weird going on. I'm suspecting the sock in the tank is plugged or something because the electric pump ain't pumping. And it'll go dry, it sounds like. It's like it's out of fuel, but it's got a quarter of a tank in it. Well, she couldn't get it fixed, so we just decided to go ahead and put it on the trailer. I don't know what she's going to do when we get home. Alright, now we're back from a rude interruption of a broke down truck. Look, there's our list from the 57. Still need tailpipes, e-brakes, sway bar, grease fittings, fixed cutouts. Still need all that. Got an air cleaner. Anyway, that's not what I came here to chit chat about. For some reason, it ain't picking up no fuel. I put an electric fuel pump in it, but still ain't picking up fuel. So I suspect either a broken hose at the top of the tank or the sock in there is plugged up or something like that. So anyway, I'm not going to work on that now. I got to get that Firebird out. That's my goal. So as soon as Mrs. Heavy Chevy gets done eating lunch, she eats a lot slower than I do. She's going to come out here and then we're going to get after it. The car, that is.
You put shells in the way.
Yeah, we got a little cleanup to do before the car will come out. But we also got to air up the tires. So if you'll go get that thing you rebuilt, I'll put a battery in it. Goes right there. Bang!
Is it this?
I don't know, try it and see.
Yes, PSI. Oh, we want 32. So actually,
I'll hit that button.
again?
It's working, ain't it? All done?
Yeah.
How much was in that one?
9.5.
9.5.
So, let's see.
That's woefully inadequate.
Inadequate is
Inadequate. Came up short, so to speak.
well,
Well, you only put 28 in it.
no, I put 32.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be hard to start without the keys. All right, it hasn't run in, I don't know, pretty good while. Maybe Easter. Anyway, let's see what happens. Wow, she's a dirty girl. I was wondering. I don't see anything leaking, but it looks wet. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's okay. I think. I don't see no leak. I hear a little header leak. Very slight. That'll probably fix itself. Feels like the AC still works. I think. Anyway, we'll take it for a little ride here as soon as I figure out where she went to. I think we're going to take it to the car wash. You want to?
Needs it.
You should wash it. Get a good scrubbing on it. Yeah, there's a cat been doing bad things. Anyway, let's go. There, we took her to the car wash. She's a lot prettier now. And the air conditioner works. It's sounding pretty good. I think it's ready for the trip.